When you have a military member in the family, it inevitably means separations, waiting, and incredible emotions when they finally come home. The most important thing is for all soldiers to return alive and bring the same joy to their loved ones as our heroes do. A girl returned from service and decided to surprise her parents. Her mom's reaction was priceless. A baseball player didn't expect to see his mom at the stadium after she'd been away for 9 months. The moment they met was unforgettable. This girl will never forget the surprise she got during lunch at school. Her brother finally returned from service and showed up to surprise her. A girl was so happy to see her boyfriend return from service that she almost knocked him off his feet. A Ukrainian soldier came home from war to celebrate his daughter's birthday, and it was definitely better than any gift. A girl asked a group of bikers to help her surprise her dad, and it turned out to be a very touching sight.
Oh my God!
A Georgia National Guard soldier finally returned from service in Afghanistan and went straight to his mom. Reunions after long separations are always emotional. This girl didn't even let an injured leg stop her from greeting her loved one. A brother returned from service and surprised his sister by interrupting her hockey practice. The boy was so shocked to see his mom that he couldn't believe his eyes at first. A brother and sister helped their military brother surprise their mother, and it turned out even better than they expected. A woman was so overwhelmed with joy when she saw her son return from war that she could hardly stand. This girl surprised her mom at work by unexpectedly returning from military service. This guy came home from service to cheer up his grandmother, who was battling cancer.
Oh my God, Tristan.
I'm sure this joy will help her feel a bit better. A soldier visited his little sister after school after 10 months of being away. A nurse got an unexpected surprise at work on her birthday, and it was definitely a gift to remember. This girl knows just how to lift her sister's spirits before a game. It's not just people who are happy when soldiers return home. This dog named Teji couldn't contain his joy at reuniting with his owner. When you're a serious military pilot but can't resist your girlfriend's hug. A U.S. Navy sailor came to his sister's graduation to surprise her after serving for 363 days. Two sons and a wife welcomed a pilot right on the airfield. Another soldier surprised his sister by showing up unexpectedly at her school. Graduate Malik Hurd walked up to get his diploma with a stone-cold face. But everything changed when he saw his mom, who had just returned from military service. Paratrooper's long-awaited reunion with his 5-year-old son after a long absence. After 7 long months apart, a big brother finally hugged his sister, almost causing her to have a meltdown. What do you know about the perfect birthday gift for mom? A very sweet reunion after 233 days of service in North Korea.
This is a place where I feel at home.
These kids hadn't seen their dad for 7 months because of his U.S. Navy service. And suddenly, a box with an incredible surprise showed up on their doorstep.
So big! What is it? Daddy!
These girls are so happy to finally see their mom, who serves in the Ukrainian army during the war.
Рухатись вперед і не оглядатися під свистом гармат. Невідомість податися, ти знаєш як це, коли сльози не лікують, коли втомлені вокзали материнські відчуття.
The family hadn't seen each other for a whole year. You can feel all the emotions of a woman reuniting with her husband and daughter after the long separation, without needing words.
Are you so look at him? Yeah, you were so good.
We made it a year. We didn't kill each other.
Maybe for that.
A soldier from East Texas decided to surprise his mother, and she literally fell over with joy. Touching reunion between a soldier's son and his father, who came home from leave during the war. Sometimes soldiers come home so unexpectedly that their loved ones can't even believe it. Like this girl, for example. This girl is overjoyed to see her boyfriend, a Ukrainian soldier returning from the front lines. The father commander congratulates his pilot son on completing his service, barely holding back his emotions. These women were just walking through a supermarket, not suspecting anything, when a girl caught up with her mom and shocked her with her return from service. A military woman has been serving overseas for the past year, and when she finally returned home, she surprised her kids right at school. These dogs hadn't seen their owner for 2 whole years, and their long-awaited reunion was heartwarming. A Ukrainian soldier returned home and was greeted by an incredibly happy dog at the door. Disrupting a lesson is only allowed in such touching situations. This pilot couldn't keep up the tough military facade for long when his wife and young son approached him. Make sure to surprise your son after a long time apart? This woman dressed up in the school's mascot costume and took it off at the last moment. A brother came home from service just in time for his brother's wedding, shocking everyone present. Now that's a top-tier wedding surprise.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad
A U.S. Air Force pilot surprised his younger sister by showing up at her workplace after returning from service. A heartfelt and joyous reunion of a daughter with her father who returned from service right in her classroom. This woman definitely didn't expect to find her son inside this box that suddenly arrived at her doorstep. An incredible and unexpected reunion between two brothers. A girl returned from service in the Navy and sprinted at full speed to meet her loved one waiting for her at the ship. A soldier returned from service and surprised his brother at work. To surprise his sister, this Chinese soldier came straight to her wedding from service. And it's hard to imagine a better gift. This girl had a very unusual and funny reaction to her boyfriend, whom she hadn't seen in 7 months. Because of the war in Ukraine, hundreds of thousands of children dream of reunions like this one with their parents. This boy was lucky. A female soldier surprised her boyfriend, but she herself was just as happy to see him. A woman returned from service and surprised her children at school. Her son almost fell down running to her. The entire stadium was moved by the surprise reunion of a soldier with his girlfriend after a long separation. A U.S. servicewoman surprised a little girl by showing up at her school on Independence Day.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong and I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands up.
The boy hadn't seen his father for 8 months because of his service in Korea. And now the long-awaited reunion has finally happened. A girl was sitting with her friend at a cafe, not expecting such a surprise. A man surprised his girlfriend by returning from service and serving her a meal at a cafe instead of a waiter. This man was giving a speech, certainly not expecting to see his son, who was supposed to still be serving. A daughter decided to surprise her dad by visiting him at work. An Australian soldier returned home where his dog was eagerly waiting for him. Very touching reunion of a daughter pilot with her father during a formation. Watch out! This squeal of happiness might be deafening. This boy is having a special day today. His father has returned from his 7th deployment in the U.S. Navy.
Right now, 4th grade Ranger class.
During the opening of a baseball game, a father surprised his son by appearing right on the field.
Mystery box. Why don't we find out and ask your dad right
A soldier visited his son at school after 354 days apart. Major Moshe Seinfeld came to his children's school after 9 months of service in Afghanistan. A Ukrainian soldier returned home from the front lines and was sweetly greeted by a dog who missed him terribly. This football player was ready for anything after the game, but definitely not for his sister's return from service. Had an incredibly wild reaction when his father appeared at his school after 316 days apart. A funny reaction from a boy to his older brother returning from service. A touching reunion of boys with their father upon the arrival of a military ship. It's not just girls who like to jump into the arms of soldiers, they're greeted just as enthusiastically by their male friends. This guy was way too excited to see his buddy again. This grandmother was so happy to see her grandson return that she didn't want to let him go. A pregnant woman reunited with her military husband after 2 months apart, and he was shocked to see how much her belly had grown. These two dogs caught a familiar scent in the house and went wild with joy when they found the source.
Is it Daddy? It's Daddy! Oh my goodness, it's Daddy! Hello, Baba.
And here's another very sweet reunion of a girl with her soldier boyfriend. After 9 months of service in Afghanistan, this mother can finally hug her son again.
Hi, buddy.
A Chinese soldier came to the school where his mother works to surprise her. Here's another adorable reunion after a long separation. This little boy runs to the door to greet his dad, who's been fighting with the Ukrainian armed forces and has finally come home. A sailor returned from service and went straight to his sister's graduation. A soldier surprised his daughter, who missed him terribly, with his return. This Turkish shopkeeper couldn't hold back his emotions when he saw his son return from service. And this girl missed her boyfriend so much that she went to surprise him while he was still serving.